Famer, breaking the record of Babe Ruth with the Atlanta Braves, previously playing in Milwaukee. But his start came in the Negro Leagues.
Yeah, no, it did. And it's one of those awakenings, Roland, for so many visitors who come here. You know, many of us who are baseball fans really did not know of the fact that Henry Aaron's illustrious professional baseball career began in 1952 with the Indianapolis Clowns. Came to the Clowns 18 years old, skinny, cross-handed, hitting infielder, shortstop. And I'll never forget my dear friend Buck O'Neill, who says they're playing the Clowns in spring training in Mobile. And so he goes out to exchange the lineup card with Buster Hayward, who was the Clowns manager. And he looks at the lineup card and he sees that there's this name Aaron batting in the third spot. And he says, Buster, who is this kid Aaron? And Buster Hayward says, oh, Buck, you got to see him. And Buck says, okay, well, we'll see what he got. Well, rolling by the end of the day, young Henry Aaron had gone 4 for 4 with 2 home runs. And so Buck and Buster are out for dinner that night. And Buck says, well, Buster, I ain't going to have to worry about that kid Aaron by the time you get to Kansas City. Then what you talking about? Oh, man, somebody going to sign him. And true enough, the Boston Braves would eventually sign him away from the Indianapolis Clowns and set sail on what becomes one of the greatest baseball careers ever. But in many ways, he validates the talent that was there in the Negro Leagues. Roland, that's what we try to impress upon people. And I know Howard is, and you guys are familiar with that picture. And it's my favorite picture in the entire museum. And that is a picture of a young Henry Aaron, 18 years old, standing at the train station in Mobile, Alabama, about to go leave home, likely for the first time, to go chase that dream. And Howard, he told me, he said, man, I didn't know if I was leaving home to go play with kids my own age or grown men. And as you all know, he was going to play with grown men. Mm-hmm. But those grown men with the Indianapolis Clowns embraced young Henry Aaron. Because when Henry Aaron made it, Henry Aaron took a part of them with him. And for us at the Negro Leagues Museum, that single nondescript photograph is a validating point. Yeah, all of a sudden now Henry Aaron validates all these other people that I've been talking about. You know, Claire's been here on the tour, and we talk about Josh Gibson and Cool Papa Bell and Boo June Wilson, and Hilton Smith, Ray Dandridge, all these legendary stars, and people are very respectful. You know, but I know that they're looking at me saying, okay, Bob, they were probably good, but I don't know if they're as good as you say they were. And then you see a young Henry Aaron, or you see a young Willie Mays, who had, before Mr. Aaron passed away, the 2 greatest living major leaguers, both come out of the Negro Leagues. And all of a sudden, maybe you gain a better appreciation for just how much talent was there in the Negro League. And so he leaves a tremendous void. Just like all the panelists, my heart is heavy. He was my all-time favorite baseball player. He was my childhood idol. He is the favorite person that I've ever toured. And I had a chance to take Howard, had a chance to take Claire, and I love touring them. But Henry Aaron is the all-time favorite person I've ever toured through this museum. And it was by far the greatest day in baseball. So this is not only professional, it is personal. And his passing leaves a tremendous void here at the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum and with the Negro Leagues family by and large. And so I hope people do glean a better understanding and appreciation for just how much talent there was in the Negro Leagues.